Hello, everyone.
Hey.
What's going on, you strangers?
What's up, you
Man,
cool cats and kittens?
Do y'all
Is that
even
how it
go
goes?
here?
y'all know what we're all about here. It's
What
2021
up,
now.
Gabs? Hey, look at this new feature. Did y'all know that?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
cool.
Yep.
fancy schmancy there.
I didn't see that last night on TCTS.
Because I didn't put it on.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
they
that's
were not
good. Save it for
worthy. Save it for the
save
show.
it for the right shit.
I forgot about it until after the show was over, and I was like, oh. Actually,
Well,
if you see to the end, you'll see like the last few comments that got put up had it.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Tim. Happy New Year.
Tim the Tool
That's
Man.
cool. Tim the Toolman Harlow.
Yeah, they also did blocks.
They
Block.
did the blocks.
Oh, I like the other ones better.
There's the regular one.
That's default.
There's the minimal. Then there's bubbles. And then there's
Bubbles,
blocks.
bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
I like bubbles.
How have y'all been? I haven't seen
Okay,
or heard
we're
y'all.
good.
Well, I mean, I talked to Jamie, I suppose.
I suppose. That looks really neat, doesn't it? Oh, did
It
you notice the
does.
animation? They also added an animation.
Oh, yeah, that kind of slides down. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's
Slides on the screen.
We're
and slides
moving up
down.
in the world, y'all. We're moving
We
up in the
are.
world. This ain't no what's it called? Out of the trunk broadcast.
What?
This is like we're hard.
We do not
hardcore.
sell tamales
Ah.
out of the trunk.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I kind of like the way the block shows it, though. Look at that. It shows their picture.
Oh, the block is
Oh,
good.
yeah.
That's a good pick,
Oh,
Gab.
look. There's Gabs on New Year's.
Not at a big event. Do not even go there,
Yeah,
people.
do not take her out like that because she was definitely
A
safe.
show stealer. Oh,
No.
never mind.
Yeah, she did.
What?
No, she had a really awesome TikTok, though.
She did.
For real,
I was
though?
like,
and
I need to
and
do
how
that.
about I even tried to walk like that and I almost tripped over myself.
I wondered how she was doing that because I was like, wait, if she keeps going, she's going to fall. Wait.
That's how I felt. Like she's gonna trip any second now. This is gonna be hilarious.
I hear you. I'm with you.
Hey, Kaylee, how are you? Joanne, well, we're glad you're back. How about that?
Thanks for joining us, Joanne. That's awesome.
I know it.
That is awesome. So, did you guys like my tamale and ketchup picture?
No,
We don't even need to talk about it.
hit the bleep. That was straight up boo.
We don't even need to
I was
discuss
like-
that, to be honest with you.
I was like, I got the tamales, and I'm like, I want to raise a ruckus. So
Yeah, and you
I didn't
did.
actually put the ketchup on my tamales, but I put it in the background on purpose, just to kind of see what was going to, just to see what the crowd would say.
How was your day, Sandy?
Look at Mama Jer. She says she gets it from her mom, and then she's like, not.
Oh,
Look at
the
Gabby
walk-
trying to be all nice. Like, how to do a few takes. Whatever. You got it on the first one.
Maybe she did
Yeah,
fall
she
down.
did.
Show us the fall. Show us the fall.
Sean said nice.
Hashtag release the fall cut.
And Gabby
And
said, I
Gabs-
loved it, Joe. Hush your mouth,
She
child.
loved my tamale picture. That's what I'm talking about. I'm here to please
She was
y'all.
walking to. She was walking to your house to get those tamales. And
I'm here to please y'all.
get out of here. Nonsense. Anyway, so my day was good. It was really weird because it's like what day is it? Like what? Never know what day it is when you go back to work
What
after.
year is it?
Yeah, actually today is 13/4/2020. So no change whatsoever.
Oh, I get it now.
Just
13/4/2020.
Oh, yes.
yes,
There we
I
go.
got it. And I don't think he really got it. But anyways, so just back to work, playing catch up. You know how many people call. That's for a different segment. Anyway, great day. I thought I was going to be able to get it worked out. New year, new me, but it didn't happen. So, I am
Yeah.
wearing some merch. Can you see it?
Oh, is that for the
What?
Hamill Bros?
No,
that's from David.
that's David.
Sweet.
David Russell podcast merch.
I need to get me a shirt. I didn't.
I loved it.
I just heard last night that he had it, and I was like, "Oh, snap!" So I'm glad you brought it up. That looks
Yes.
sweet. That looks legit, to be honest
I
with
know.
you.
Kate was like, "What character is that?" I'm like,
I like it.
"Cast." So
You know,
anyway,
his hat is all there.
yeah, I thought it was super cute. So anyway, I supported our little fellow podcaster. But anyway, Jamie, how was your day? Hey, he's a podcast. Don't be trying to give me no side eye, twitchy eye.
He calls himself a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree that he calls himself that.
Fellow
My
podcaster, broadcaster.
Yeah, when you said the fellow,
Fellow Zico and just
boy,
move
that's
on.
the hocico.
Oh, look at this.
Um,
Chon he didn't like it.
Oh,
But
thank you, Chon.
Gabs had tamales and ketchup last night.
He,
So
I mean,
yeah, I guess it was just busy. Was having to deal with them moving a tree, and then find out like there's just a lot of insurance stuff that I had to go through now because they were like, yeah, you got to take care of it actually, and you have $1,000 deductible. And then it was like, unless the tree was dead, and I was like, the tree was dead, and they're like, oh, wait a minute, and that opens up a whole new world of options for you. And I was like, really? And I was like, but that means I got to go through all this hoop jumping and stuff with the insurance companies now. So they're like, you got to be able to prove, and that's going to be hard to prove in the winter. I was like, I got pictures all year. I take pictures all year, so I
I've
don't
been
have
waiting
any
for
problem.
this tree to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you need that. You need that testify from that a note from that guy that told you that tree was dead. Remember? You
Oh
told me
yeah,
that.
yeah. So
It's like,
the guy,
I had
who,
a tree guy over.
yeah, and he mentioned it. It wasn't like it's not even my tree. So he was like, yeah, you might want to get that one down. And I was like, I can't do anything. You free to go over there and knock on his door. Yeah, but the guy's a great guy. He's a swell guy. My neighbors are great. I don't have any complaints against my neighbors. So
So are they
he's
not
a hard
into
worker.
it? I'm not gonna lie. I think I missed part of what you started.
Say that again.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. I'm not really sure.
It's okay.
I'm not really sure what you started your sentence out with. I missed part of it.
Yeah.
So is your neighbor
So-
not going to take care of it?
I mean, he already did. He already got the tree hauled off and everything.
Okay.
So, but
So-
he thought he was going to use his insurance to take care of it, but that's not what
No.
happened. So
No.
I was like,
That's going to be out of pocket on him.
yeah, and it was, but now I've got to help because he's being great about it. So I got to figure out a way to make it all, smooth for both of us. So it's his tree, but it fell in the house and he was quick to get it off. So
Mm-hmm.
he's a stand-up guy. I don't want to do anything that drags us out. I don't want to do anything that makes it harder or anything like that, but I definitely just want to take care of it the right way too.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's kind of hairy. I would say probably go half and half with everything.
that's not a bad point. That's a good point, actually.
Because if your house hadn't have been there, then the tree would have just fallen over. But I blame you for that tree being there. I mean, your house being there.
Oh, that's right. Maybe that's why my wife was looking at me weird. Because I was like, yeah, why would I pay to have that moved, right? Because it was his responsibility. It wasn't mine. I didn't go over there and be like, follow my house, tree. Huh.
That's true.
So, but just kind of an FYI, little insurance stuff here. If you say, for example, I go to Joe's house and his tree falls on my car, that's not on Joe. That's on me. That was an act of God. Unless
Unless I chop the tree.
you chopped it down.
It landed on your car.
But I
There's
think that's what
always
they were
some-
getting to, right? Was because the tree was dead.
Yeah, but the thing is his insurance won't cover your house. His home
Right.
insurance won't. So the only thing that would cover him is if you decide to sue him, then he's liable. Like he can use his liability to defend him in court for it. But
I'm
I
not
just
gonna
say
talk
you
about
guys.
anything else on here anymore. Now that you said that, so
All I'm saying is just go half and half, and you guys will be good. Joe, how was your day? Have you?
So my day was fine. Made it to work. Replied to some emails.
What time did you go to work?
So
Just
we-
out of curiosity.
like 3 hours ago.
It was,
11:45.
like it was noon.
See, I would have won some money there.
I made it just in time for lunch. Let me tell you. Anyways, so the day was fine, but I just got a call from Big Sister. So if y'all
You have
don't
a
know
bigger
Big
sister?
Sister, I call Big Kid. Big Kid is also big sister, Balana.
This is the first I've ever heard it.
Okay, well, in the house I
He's-
call her Big Sister.
He's like, I
but
created a new
everybody else
nickname,
will
but
call
I'm
her
gonna
Big
make y'all believe I've been calling her that forever.
I would have been like, who you
Anyways.
calling big?
Kid. Right. Well, so she calls me and she's like, Dad, guess what just happened? And I'm like, I have no idea. And her boyfriend's in the car with her and he's like, she almost got in a fight.
Oh,
Snap.
It's like,
Some fools
And,
want to
and
be starring
she-
something, huh?
So Balana said she was walking. They were walking into Target, and Balana's
Target or
wearing a
Target?
flannel.
Because that don't happen at Target, okay?
It does happen at Target, it seems. And she's been wearing a lot of cutoffs, and she had this
Wait,
flannel
what's a cutoff?
on, like cutoff shirt,
Crop
t-shirt
shirt.
where it shows,
Okay.
crop top.
Gotcha.
For
I'm following
the
you.
older. Okay. Anyways, this lady and her mom walks past Balana and says, "It's cold outside. You need to put some clothes on," like under her breath. And then Balana heard it.
She
So
said,
we have
it's not Halloween anymore. You need to take your mask off.
So Balana
But
has
we're in
an
a pandemic. We're in a panoramic.
Never mind.
right. Balana has an alter ego that we call Bequisha. And Bequisha went full on this lady. And she was yelling at this lady. He's like, "We don't body shame around here, lady." And some other choice words or whatever. I was like,
Okay.
oh,
did
so James got to
get it
see.
on the snap. Did he get it on?
James
the
got to
TikTok?
see Bequisha. I don't think he didn't even know what was going on. He said he was like looking at something, and all of a sudden he hears Bequisha yelling at somebody.
Well, good for her for sticking up for himself. I mean, seriously,
yeah.
mind your damn business, people.
Right. Exactly.
I mean,
So,
why y'all worried
that
about
was-
what somebody else is wearing?
Yeah. And it's like 60 degrees out there. It's not even. You act like it's like cold
It's
or
short
something.
weather. Right, Jamie?
Right. Right.
No,
Yeah,
that's
anyways.
yeah. Well, I'm glad she stuck up for herself because people suck. Like none of your damn business. Don't even worry
Right,
about what
right.
I'm wearing.
You
Oh,
worry about
and
yourself.
then they said so Bequisha was still out, and they get to go check out, and they see the lady at the checkout, and Jane, her boyfriend's like, "Hey, is that her?" And Bequisha goes, "Yeah, that's her, right there."
I think Bequisha got a little bit of her mama up in there.
Was like, "Oh snap!"
Good.
she's like,
Ridiculous next woman.
Yeah, she's about to fight somebody. Oh, and then Big Kid actually worked her first 12-hour shift at her job.
Why is she working
she
12
was-
hours?
Wow.
I guess they're shorthanded during the holidays or whatever. So
Really?
yeah,
Tell her to be saving
So I
that
was like,
overtime
oh.
check.
she's a server, so they ain't
Oh,
no such thing.
never mind. Never
But
mind.
she said she made pretty good money, so that was good.
So that's why she went to Target to treat herself.
Yeah, exactly. She would treat herself, and then some Karen tries to say
Ruined
something to her.
Was it a Karen or a Yolanda?
It was a Karen, I think, because she had
Oh,
a kid.
okay.
It's like, come on, Karen, mind your business. Mind
Uh-huh.
your business. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to say nothing.
Does she have a daughter?
She had a kid. I don't remember what she said, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, when that kid's dressing like that, she better get onto her for that.
Right, exactly.
Her daughter
Miss
probably doesn't
Pineapples.
dress like that, right? Her daughter, she's probably
Yeah.
like, she covers during the cold, during the winter. Says something like that.
Probably. Hey, play the music. Play the music.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Oh, let's see. What is the... Man, I feel like I've been out of practice for a whole season.
I know. Like, what are we doing?
What are you
Hey,
doing?
Rod. How's it going?
Rodimus Prime in the house.
Happy New Year, Rod.
I
Rod
think.
that's not
Is it
in
this one?
Virginia. That
Such a
was the
catchy tune.
extended version.
I like
Yay.
that.
So are we still doing the Monday catch up? I thought we were moving on to the next segment because that's
Hi,
what we already did.
Anita. Are we still doing this?
Look, I was, I was all up in people's business.
I didn't think we were going to do this. So I was like, well,
Y'all don't tell me. I didn't get a memo, so y'all just do whatever. Just-
we have a new segment to play today, and that's all we were going to do. And I couldn't find the right sound bits to do it properly.
So are we doing that segment or are we doing the one that you just played?
Yeah. I'm just catching up to the side messages we have going on.
Man, y'all.
Realize-
We
It's
are
Monday.
live. This is a live Monday show right here.
We are
This is how
large
we
and
roll.
in
Thank you,
charge.
everyone. So listen up. We were talking later last year, and we thought it'd be a fun little thing to include a new segment into the show on Mondays. And so what we'll probably do is we're going to take one or two out because y'all know we like to talk like crazy and go through. And so what we do is we have a new segment called Grinds My Gears. You know what grinds my gears? And so that's what we're going to do right now. And so the three of us we thought you'd enjoy this too. So what we want you to do is while we're talking about what grinds our gears, we've all heard the term. Basically, what are those things in life that get under your skin, that really causes your eye to twitch, that really gets your teeth grinding? And so we want you to put what those things are in the comments, and we'll read them off while we talk about what grinds our gears. Then once we communicate ours, that'll give you guys enough time to put them in there so we can read your stuff, and then we'll chime in on it. So with that said, we'll start with you, Joe.
We'll start with me?
Yeah, because I think you have one already, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's start with yours then.
So we'll start with mine. So, okay, I like to do a Whataburger run late at night. So, and I'll let you know, if you are planning on going to Whataburger for a late night run, you're going to wait at least 30 minutes to get your food.
Oh,
Really?
At least. Yeah.
Oh, wait, a midnight run. Is that
A
what you
midnight
said, right?
run. Yeah.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. That makes
After
sense.
11 o'clock or so. Yeah.
I made
You
my
are
run.
going to have to wait. Yeah.
Bar runs used to be the worst, though.
Right.
You
Yeah.
were waiting
I'll
45
take your
to
word
an
for
hour.
it. I'll take your word for it.
Take it, girl. Take it.
Take it.
Mm-hmm.
But so we're in line. So basically, what happens is the line for
What
Whataburger
happened
fills up, and then it overspills into the street. So we're actually in the road waiting
Which
to
one are
turn
you
into
going
Whataburger.
to?
The
On
Road.
82nd?
The one closest to my house is on 4th Street. So
Oh, that's right. That's right.
yeah, so I'm right there. So I have to go.
Next to Wally
I'm
World,
heading.
right?
Yeah, I'm heading east. I turn around, and I'm in line waiting to get in a Whataburger. Well, the problem with that is that some of these people in their vehicles will not pull close enough to the next vehicle, so the line can actually squeeze down, and so my butt's not hanging out in the middle of the road to get ran over.
I know what you're talking about.
That grinds my gears because I'm just
Okay.
like, I want to actually I want to get out, and it's like, you got 6 feet. You can move up. You're in a car. You don't have to worry about being 6 feet away. It just
Well, because
really
some people are
grinds
too
my
busy
gears.
texting and not scooting up.
Right?
Right.
And so
Right.
people will
Well,
skip
or
there.
watching
And
the TikToks.
Or doing a TikTok.
Right, exactly. Just like, I'm just like, you can scoot up. It's for, be courteous to other people. Scoot up. Scoot up.
I feel you on that, Joe. I feel you. I'm catching you.
That's, you feel me? You feel me?
Mm-hmm. So is it okay if I go next, Sandy? I know you're busy.
I'm going to let you.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to make sure. So mine is kind of in line with yours, Joe. Okay. So let me tell you all what grinds my gears. And the day it happened, I had to call. I don't remember if I called both of them, but I definitely called Sandy. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what grinds my gears? So check this out, guys. You know those new things they got going on at the drive-thrus where it's not one drive-thru anymore. Now you got 2 drive-thrus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Over at the Lord's Chicken, theirs moves really fast.
So
Well, they
I
are
go-
much better at it than other people, but yeah,
I've heard you
it
say
still
that.
happens
I've
there
heard you
too.
say that. So
Yeah.
I go in and I was at one of these places and I'm sitting there waiting for a little bit. Then I'm waiting a little bit longer. And I'm waiting a little bit longer. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I keep turning up the music a little bit more and more so they know I'm there, because I'm not about to be all like, hey, you there? I'm here, whatever. But then in the second drive-through, someone pulls up, and as soon as they pull up, they're like, "Thank you for coming. Why don't you tell me what you want?" And I was like, "Oh heck no! I was here first. I don't know why you're getting." And I'm telling them this. I'm like, "I don't know why you're giving them time of day right now." And I've been sitting here, and they're like, "Well, you can go ahead and." I said, "I'm done with you." And then I just drove off, and I was like, forget you."
Oh snap! You
That
drove
grinds
off.
my gears when you've been waiting, whether it's in the restaurant or wherever, and then someone else comes and gets taken care of before you do. That grinds my
Yep.
gears.
Okay. So in the line of restaurants, let me tell you what grinds my gears.
Tell us, Sandy.
So we went for our office lunch for Thanksgiving, not Christmas. I'm way off on my holidays. Anyway, we went to a local hibachi place. So you have to
Good
have
food.
your party, your entire party there to be set. So it was only 3 of us, and there was a group of a lady that was there to have 5 people, but only 2 people were there.
Mhm.
So they went ahead and sat us. She
Mm.
was not very happy, and she stared us down like our entire meal. She stared us down like, it's not my fault that we were ready and you were not. And then she told the hostess, "Oh, well, they're just around the corner." Well, I timed it, because around the corner is 3 seconds they're about to pull in.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I don't know what
They're
corner, what state they were in, but they were not around the corner because it was ridiculous. But
they were
anyway,
talking on the wrong GPS. The wrong GPS.
yes.
Was,
So she ended up, because I watched things, she ended up leaving the rest of her party there, and so they finally arrived, and she left. She just did not partake in the festivities with her
What?
party.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but yeah, they stared us down the whole time. I'm like,
I was gonna say, so she's trying to make you feel like you did
Yeah.
something wrong, but in the whole time she's the one that was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna eat with them. Bye."
mm-hmm. She left them there.
That
I mean,
grinds
that grinds my
too.
gears, man. I'm just like, what? Because she gave the little hostess flack, and it was just like, no, that was on you, girl.
Like, why do you gotta start trouble for other folks? Like, mind your business. Like, just take care of you. Like, good night. I'm sorry.
So
There's like
anyway.
a bunch of banging going on upstairs, and I'm like, go to bed.
Oh,
Sorry.
it looks like you're looking at me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going
Sorry.
Bye, everybody.
This is stage up for real though. Not
I guess
you.
I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah.
But Dad, tonight's not a school night.
Right.
That's the funny thing is
Actually,
they
it
go, yeah. I'm like, you got to get back on track. So, all right. So
Yeah,
y'all want to?
Our hiatus, I'm like, I was going to bed like at 9 o'clock. I'm like, yes. And I would wake up, my eyes would open at 5:36. I'm like, oh, look, the birds are not chirping. And today I'm going to be struggling tonight.
So yeah, let us know what grinds y'all's gears. Put it in the comments. Let us know, and we will definitely give you our 2 cents on those what
Because
grinds your
that's
gears.
what we do. Tim
That's
said,
how we do it.
hate when Karen's at Target not minding their own business. I know, right, Tim?
Oh,
That grinds his gears.
I get it. I get it. We just went through that whole story.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Momager wants to know if it's on
Yeah,
82nd and Slide.
that's to you, Cindy. The hibachi place.
There's a hibachi place on 82nd Slide. I know what she's talking about.
So do I.
No,
don't
this
know what
one
it's called
is
now.
82nd and Frankfurt-ish, Milwaukee-ish.
Okay.
Rhymes
I know.
with
Oh yeah, I know.
Flamagata.
Yeah. Right there
Tamagotchi?
by the Pinkies or something like that.
Medulla
used to be.
oblongata.
Look, this when my order is wrong or has extra protein.
What does that mean?
Ooh. When my order is wrong
Or has
or
bugs
has
in
extra
it?
protein.
That's
Oh,
Oh,
or pelos. Ugh.
bugs.
It's a thing. It's a thing. My daughter is eternally scarred from ever going to visit the famous red burger joint in town because we found this little crawly in the sauce there, and that was like 5 years ago now.
Well, I'm so traumatized from y'all's best friends place having bugs in their gravy. I remember that.
Oh, I still think it's the place to go.
Oh no. Okay, so I have like a list, kids. Look at this.
Oh, I was just kind of. We can keep going. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Let's see what Delota says real quick. We'll give you guys some time to put some more in there if you have some more gears that grind. What's your next one, Sandy? We'll let you go. We'll just do a boomerang back around.
Okay, so y'all know that I have some drive time, right? So what really grinds my gears are four-way stops. You have those that roll right on through. They roll right on through, don't even stop. Or you have the one that has no clue like what time they got there, so they let everybody go. And they're just like waving on people. Come on. The people that got there tomorrow are going ahead of me. And I'm like, oh, no. So four-way stops really grind my gears.
Just like, come on, people.
I know, and I want to honk
aggressive.
so bad, but I'm like, oh, might get shot out here coming in from Pflugerville. You just never know.
You never know.
For real, though.
You
For
never
real.
know. All right, Mr. Pineapples, you're up.
So, you know what really grinds my gears, and I've mentioned this before, guys?
Tell me, girl.
I absolutely hate when I've spent the time. I had to have this conversation with my family this last season. I am prepared and ready to drop stuff on the kitchen and throw down something amazing that I have planned for. And then when I start going through it, and I'm in the midst of everything, and you know, guys, when I do something, it's not like here's the
ingredients.
It's a 3-day
process, girl. 3-day process.
So it's not here's the ingredients and then here's the steps. It's like here's the ingredients and steps for step 1. Here's the ingredients and the stuff for step 2. And then when you combine it all together, you got to do this little side trick over here to complete it. So that's what my recipes are. So imagine my surprise when I'm through step 1 and then I get to the second step and I'm ready to put the second portion of that cake in there or whatever it is I'm doing. And I'm like, where's the freaking chocolate? There's a special chocolate that I bought for this thing because it can't just be any chocolate. And I'm like, oh, I ate it. I was like,
oh, that dessert.
Oh,
what? Oh, I ate it. It was in the freezer forever. I'm like, because
it was right
my
there for me to eat.
stuff takes forever to bake. I have to buy ingredients because they're not cheap ingredients. And I'm like, you ate it? How did you eat it? And like, I just took pieces off in it. I'm like, oh my God. That chocolate is super expensive and it makes the entire cake elevate. Anyway, so it grinds my gears when my family eats my ingredients to my recipes. They were like, you need to let us know or label stuff. And I'm like,
really?
Do I really just go and buy this expensive chocolate every day?
It's your fault. It's your fault.
It grinds my gears when my family eats the ingredients to my stuff that I'm cooking. It really grinds
your
my
3-day recipes.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And that, I will not lie to you, that is what do you call it? Detracts. That's what discourages me from baking or cooking, is because my family keeps eating my crap and it pisses me off that
I told you you need to get lock it up. You need to lock that up.
Because it's like 11, 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm baking.
When you're finally in your zone, everybody's
everyone's no one's in my way. I'm not in anyone else's way. I got my headphones on, and then I'm ready for stage 2 of this tiered cake with this mousse included in it, and here we go. And it's all like, I've torn up the whole kitchen and I can't find it. Ask about it. I wake up someone, oh, we ate it, and it's like,
you're like, hijos de la pinche bub.
De la pinche bub. I don't even. I'm like I don't even want to clean. I just want to leave the house and be gone for a few days. So anyway, that's what grinds my gears.
Rod is saying commercials on all social media annoying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and I hate it. That kind of leads into mine. Let me tell you.
Tell us.
So
Joe.
I'm going through. I'm swiping up. I'm looking. I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. One time.
Oh,
I just want to check it out. One time. So I look at it. Okay, never mind. And then it shows up everywhere. On my Facebook, on my Instagram. I'm like, I just want
to work.
Right. I was like, I just wanted that one time. I just wanted to look at it one time. I didn't need any more information than the one time. And then it just pops up everywhere. It's so
Every
crazy to me.
brand that makes it.
And that grinds my gears because that means that they're watching us all the time. So all you people that think that you're gonna get tracked whenever you take the whole what's it called, vaccine, you're already being tracked. Why does it matter? Don't even try to. Don't even try to. It doesn't matter. You are already being tracked.
People are like, I don't want to use a smart speaker because then the government will hear everything, and I'm all like,
ask what's his name, Bob Lazar, and he turned his off.
oh, that's right, Sandy, and he even put it over there in the trees and having the conversation like 6 feet away or whatever.
Right.
So Anita said, I don't like it when I'm in a here comes by my table and ask if we're doing okay, but they don't stop. They're asking while walking.
Yeah. Because it's a rhetorical question, Anita. Okay,
right. Anita, that goes along the same lines when someone comes to you and is like, hey, how you doing? So I came to you because I want, and you're like, do I tell you how I'm doing or just no?
No. So I used to, Mr. Pineapples and I, and even Sandy, we all used to work at a restaurant. So that a lot of times those servers, they'll ask you if you're doing okay, but they're really not listening. They don't. It's a total rhetorical question. It's to throw the manager off. That's all that's there.
Right. Or they have horrible timing when it's like you're like this. Y'all doing okay? You're like, yeah, my food was great. Let me just finish eating what I have.
Or they do it right as you before you even had a chance. Because Mr. Pineapples, I know whenever he eats, he preps everything. Like he'll prep stuff here before he starts eating, and then he eats. But that takes like 5 minutes, and the server's already coming by asking him how the food is. This dude hasn't even taken one bite yet because he's still prepping his food to eat.
But now they've changed it up. Now they're like, how does everything look?
Yeah.
Because they see you doing this, getting a picture of it.
Exactly. It's like, dude, give me some time to get my Instagram picture first. Give me some time to prep everything.
I need the lighting. Can we open the blinds right here? Can we put this thing down? Is that okay?
Yeah. And back in the day, it was I had to cut food for the kids. Let me cut the food for the kids.
Oh my god!
And then I can finally get to eat my own. Okay,
when it's cold.
Food.
Come on now.
Yeah. So Joanne said Rudy does that to me all the time, and it pisses me off to no end. So I think Rudy eats her. I think she said this in reply to you. Your stuff being eaten.
Girl,
right?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
And Momager says, one-uppers grind my gears. Those people that always have to have a better story, or they have the illness that you have, but worse, and they know everything about your illness. Like, I can just have a headache without you having an aneurysm. Like, can I just have a headache without you having an aneurysm?
And what pivots off of that, Momager and guys, is like, it's kind of like whenever you have a bad feeling, or sometimes you just are upset or emotional, feeling whatever the emotion is, and then someone comes along and wants to fix it for you, and you're like, I don't need fixing. I'm okay being angry right now, or I'm okay being sad, or I'm okay being hurt. Like, I don't need to be fixed. I don't need you to tell me what can be better or what can be done to resolve it.
Are you telling me about? Is this like directed towards me?
No. Why?
Oh,
what am I missing?
Well, I don't know, because I'm always like, whenever you tell me stuff, I'm always like jumping in there.
No.
Like, you call to vent, and then I and then I give you my advice.
Oh no, that's fine. I wasn't thinking that. I'm thinking more. Like, I don't even know, but I know it's always worse. So I've always told people, like, it's no secret, it's no whatever. But like when I lost my son, I had people telling me, at least you can have more. And I know that's far extreme, and it's all like, excuse me, come again?
What?
No.
And they're like, yes. People say that kind of stuff.
So
stuff.
in some defense, and not in everybody's case, some people just don't know what to say. And
you're right.
in that case, I'm like, just Shut the front
I
door.
know, and you're right, Sandy. You're right. But as someone who's going through anything like that, like that's the word. That's
The
the
last thing. I know.
and I get what you said because you're right. I don't ever get mad with people because they're trying to find the right thing to say. But just like I was saying a second ago, I can still be pissed at what they're saying, and I don't
Yeah.
need it fixed. I'm just pissed because you don't need to say that. Okay, it's
Yeah.
separate.
Yeah.
But yes, I understand what you're saying.
And Sean would like for our show to go from PG to rated R. I think
Oh,
that's what he's saying.
Right.
I'm
I
glad
think
you
so.
read that because I was like, what?
And then Haley
Big
says the
four?
government already owns her soul. And that's true.
Well,
Right.
You're in the
Exactly.
service. So true.
Yep.
yeah. Well, who else do we have?
And then Joanne just came in and said, I agree. People ask you how you are and they could give a rat's ass. And then I have to hear their sad story about them.
Oh my gosh. Boy.
They
I'm
don't
sorry
care.
that you feel bad, but I remember the time that I felt worse.
Oh my gosh. I can. Yeah. I think it's a rare quality when someone knows how to listen, and when you hear that thing, and you can be like, and here's my default question: when anyone tells me how they're feeling, I have either two questions to ask them. I either say, "How are you feeling?" So you may have just vented off to me, but I find that when you ask that question, that helps them process better. Or two, I'll say something like, "How would you like me to respond right now? Do you want me to just to be quiet and listen to you? Do you want me to, be the freaking I'm glad they're out
Yeah.
of the picture, or be like, man, you pick yourself up from this, brother. Come on."
See, and I'm
Yeah.
not like, I'm going to give you my feelings. I'm not going to like, you know that, Jamie. You know that I'm just like,
I know.
there
I
is
know.
like, I can't ask you like what you want me to be because I'm like one way and that's it.
Yeah.
So-
It's okay.
So Gab says, I'll stay quiet, but once son gives me the green light to give my opinion, it's on.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
So you're ready for the next one?
We'll do one more and then we got to move on to the next segment.
Okay.
Sure. Go, Sandy.
So what really grinds my gears, and I haven't seen a lot lately until I put this down and then I saw one today. Vague Facebook statuses. And then when people ask, they're like, no questions or I'll DM you.
Oh my gosh. I'm following you.
I want to know too because I'm nosy.
Right. Yeah, they're those attention hogs,
Is that what that
but
is?
not really. Yeah, because they want the attention, but they don't really want to. They don't want to say that they're putting their business out there when they actually are putting their business out there.
Yeah.
So how do you respond to them? What do you say? Do you ever say anything?
I just keep
Sandy?
scrolling.
I don't give them the
I'm like,
time
I
of
don't
day.
care.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very much because people have been called out for what? Why are you gonna post something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't. It just happened today, but it wasn't like anything too bad.
Oh, guys, I'm not having a good day. Please, no questions.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God.
You know what's good for that, everyone? If you have that, so I recently have a part of a group, and we do a lot of good chatting on very specific topics. And so I'll go to those people, and I'll be like, "Hey, this is going on. I don't have to reveal too much." And it's like I could just use, some prayer or something like that. And so I don't know that I used to blast it out, but I don't think I do that anymore. I think I go to specific people in chats and ask them for help or something,
Right.
So if you feel
Right,
like that's
right.
what you need to do, that's what I'm saying I suggest is do that.
Or you could say, "Hey, I need some help, Mr. Pineapples. Message me."
Yeah, that's true
Be
too.
direct.
I
You
always
guys-
appreciate the direct approach. I hate
You don't
the
have to
whole
put it on
beating around the
Facebook.
bush.
Just go
yeah.
straight to somebody.
And I appreciated one night. I remember I was having the hardest time making a stupid cookie. It took me till 4 a.m. to finally get right.
Your finger,
It was a
lady
bomb
finger.
cookie. No. It was. I
Right,
was
I
trying
remember
to
that one too.
recreate. I was trying to recreate the Levain bakery
Chocolate.
cookie. Yes, the freaking huge one. Anyway, it was not working for me, and I remember I posted something up on Facebook where I was like, "I'm so tired of this. I just want to end this all already." And I don't remember exactly what it said, but it was something to the effect where if you read it one way, it looked like I wanted to end my life.
Oh
And a
my.
friend of mine who was on vacation in Belize, he calls me from Belize and he's like, "Hi man, hey, how's it going, man?" And I'm like, all right. Aren't you in Belize right now?" And he goes, "Yeah, but I, I just saw your Facebook post. I just want to check on you." And I was like, "Huh?" He goes, "Yeah, is everything okay?" And I was like, I said, "Wait a minute." And so I pull up my Facebook post, and now that I've cooled down a little bit, I look at it, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this looks like I want to kill myself, doesn't it?" Oh my gosh. I had to go in there and reword it, and I was like, "Oh, idiot."
Yeah.
You know what? That's a really good friend because I'd have been on an island sipping some drink and be like, "Ah, he's fine."
That's exactly
Yeah,
what he
he's
was
all
doing, but he told you right. So yes,
He's
on
like-
the opposite end of that, or along the same side with that, watch what you post and how you post it, because you may not be meaning to send a specific message, but yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
So Momager says, "Yes, pray for us, but don't ask why." See, Momager, I'm the same way because I'm like, what am I praying for? Like, am I praying for you to be able to rob a bank successfully, or am I praying for some help?
Right.
Because I mean, I
Exactly.
can't be praying for that stuff. I'm with you right there. And Kaylee said, "Attention seekers." Yes, yes.
Mhm.
And Sean's wondered about the vague Facebookers.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
He's got his chin on his face.
Is that
It's
like,
like-
is this?
Yes.
What's
Oh,
that
okay,
one?
okay.
Then Gab
They-
says they'd be like, "Ugh, have so much going on. Could really use a friend." And the comments are like, "Girl, I just don't want to talk about his personal."
You know
It's
what's
no
kind of
longer
upsetting
personal.
about that? You know what's upsetting about that is like, so if you're really in that kind of a bind, people start commenting, "Just give me a call. Just call me and let me know what you need, or you can come over anytime you want." And then you get no calls, and they don't ever show up to your house. You're like, "So I'm not that high on the list. I'm not high on that of your friend list. Your problem isn't that big, or something else." I guess Joe's reason, just an attention seeker.
They just want attention. They just want
I
attention.
guess that's it. I guess that's it.
Just hashtag sorry, not sorry. And Anita said,
Just-
"I Sandy, LOL."
Lols.
Lol.
Where's lols?
Oh, I know. Trey, will you tell Lost to come on, please? Because I know he's just
He
down
needs
the
to
hall
be
from
on
you,
our
right?
show because we loved lols.
I
Yeah.
know it. Lois was awesome.
For real, though.
So are we doing headlines? Or are we doing my 2 cents? Or do we? We don't have a my 2 cents up, do we?
I don't
I
have
mean,
any of either.
I don't. I mean, we still have some in there. I didn't update it, and I do have one headline that was super interesting.
Let's do the headline. The one headline that was
Let's
super
do
interesting.
that.
Okay.
I have a couple too.
Dudes, y'all ready for this?
I'm excited for this.
Are you excited for this?
Yes, because I just read about it before we started, and I was like, what? And I didn't have time to read it. So
So you
So
ready
you want-
for this? 'Cause
yeah,
There's
You
a
gonna pull it
video
up?
and everything, kid.
there is.
There is a video, yes.
Sandy, I'm so
It's
excited.
lit. It's lit, huh, Sandy?
lit.
Lit.
Lit is
It's lit
Double
schmaltz
flame is
liquor.
lit.
It's lit schmaltz liquor.
And if y'all don't get that, y'all just weren't watching.
Y'all just
the
need to
show.
get out of here.
Y'all weren't the cool people. Y'all definitely
No.
were not the cool people on the show.
Where's
Schlitz malts liquor.
Trey?
Slits, malt,
That's our.
liquor,
That should be our hashtag. Hashtag where's Trey?
lols.
I'll put that in. I want everyone who's watching on the show right now to go in the comments and do that hashtag right now, or go to your personal page and do hashtag Where's Trey.
Yep. Are you pulling it up? You want me to pull it up?
Me?
Yeah.
You
The
were
article.
pulling it up. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Where's the article at? I thought we
Facebook
talked about this at the
message.
beginning.
Facebook Messenger.
We did.
I can pull it up.
I got it.
You got it. Oh,
Yeah, because
crap.
then I don't have to talk about anything.
So
Either.
let me just tell you this: that America has been trying to tell you people that we've got UFOs, but y'all have been worried about toilet paper and not paying.
For
Speaking of,
real.
I can't believe my neighbor got TP'd, y'all. That's so
And
I
did you
crazy.
go
didn't. I
help
was
him
gonna
move
ask.
it?
that's like gold, y'all. Flying in the
Right.
trees.
Where to go? That
Do you want me to play it first, Sandy, or what do
yes,
you want to do?
play it, play it, play
Okay.
it.
hold on.
Something is in the sky. When it's like
Oh, I'm going to make this big.
after lit of unidentified flying object reported descend into the ocean near Inohaba Beach Park. There are multiple videos of what appears to be a glowing oblong mass, both in the sky and then in the water. Honolulu police notified aviation officials about the bizarre sighting, but as the Allison Taylor reports, it remains a mystery. Officials from the Federal Aviation Administration say there were no aircraft incidents or accidents in this area Tuesday night, but multiple witnesses report seeing a large blue object fall out of the sky and into the ocean. Something is in the sky.
It's a drone.
This video was
Okay.
taken by Nukitina Sape at 8:26 Tuesday night near Haleakala Avenue in Nanakuli. Not long after, a woman named Mariah spotted the same thing passing over.
Not Mariah Carey.
She's on fire.
No. Mariah on fire.
Look at that.
Oh, hey. Watch the language, lady.
The 38-year-old
That looks
says
really
she's never
weird.
really been a believer in UFOs, but the
They did say it was
bright
oblong.
object had them so intrigued. they
Oblongata.
took to the car and
Medulla
started following
oblongata.
it. The journey ended less than 3 miles from where it began on Farrington Highway in front of the Board of Water Supply building after the object appeared to drop into the ocean.
Yep. Thanks, Tim. I agree.
She described it as being larger than a telephone pole and says she never heard it make any sound.
Somebody call 911.
Because you know the police know what to do about it whenever the aliens land.
Exactly.
They go get toilet paper.
They lost sight of the object after it passed.
And then they grabbed my cow and
Right.
threw her all across the pasture.
And he's wearing Earl.
Figured out what fell in the water. Spokesperson told us they didn't have any information.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all.
Y'all can stop it, but listen to this.
Tuesday night about a possible plane down in the area, but had no aircraft.
You want me to turn it off, Sandy?
radar.
Sure.
Yeah,
Overview
yeah, that's
or
fine.
missing.
Anyway, so they were saying that it was larger than a telephone pole. I mean, what do y'all think? What do y'all think it was?
Well, Joe was talking about Whataburger earlier near the Walmart over there on 4th Street, and that's where I had my encounter of the third kind. So, or was it
I
the
remember you.
second kind? Second kind. So,
The third kind is you actually get picked up, right?
yeah, second kind is the in the
You actually
alien-
get probed.
UFOs.
The
UFO.
probing begins.
It's already been brought.
So it's a bird. It's
bird.
a plane. It's a drone with a glow stick tied to it. Glow
Yep.
stick larger
Yep.
than a what was it?
Telephone pole, right? Is that what you
Telephone
mean?
pole.
Telephone pole. Man, people can't be telling those sizes. You can't tell the size of that. There's nothing to compare
I mean,
it
to
to.
me, it was
can,
like
you
a
can.
ruler.
Dude,
It was
okay,
a
so
ruler.
I don't think you should knock them because they live on an island where they see stuff all the time. So I think they have a better idea than you do, and Sandy.
Are you trying to one up me? Don't one up me, because now you're gonna grind my gears.
Oh god.
Define one up.
Just kidding.
So,
Because if you just have the
Monica said,
superior information, I don't know that it's one up.
glow in the dark skydiver shoot. I've never seen one, Mama.
When did you see a glow in the dark skydiver shoot, Momager? I'm just curious. If you got a story you need to come on and tell, because I'm really all ears for that one.
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
John. I don't
Oh,
think
you know
John
what?
believes it.
I like John because he had to scroll through a couple of different whatever to find the
To find the UFO.
one. That he was like,
Oh.
he's like, I've been waiting to use this little UFO.
Finally, the UFO has come in handy.
I can finally use the UFO emoji.
I feel you, Sean, because
Mm-mm.
I'd love to use it. Yeah. So what else do
And
we
that
got?
was really all that was good. I did find another one where like these people were broke. They were having
Broke
to
like a
buy
joke.
some baby formula, and someone left a $5 bill in there, and it just made their day.
Well,
And so
good
they
for
put it on
them.
social media, and people were like, "What's your Cash App? What's your Venmo?" and all that good stuff. So I'm like, "That's cool."
You know, I saw a video similar, Sandy, where someone got. So this one hit home because she got MRSA. Are you familiar with MRSA, guys?
I know I've heard it, but I don't remember what it is.
It's a superbug. So that's what almost killed me 3 or 4 years ago. And that stuff is
Lord
serious,
have
no
mercy.
joke. Not even kidding. So she had MRSA, and they gave her $20,000. Just some Secret Santa, just last week or so, a couple weeks ago.
Really?
I was like, snap. She started doing that crying on the camera, and I was like, stop it, stop crying. And
She
then
do
she's
the
like
lip thing?
turning away. No, she turns away, and then you can see her being like, is this real? Is this real? I'm like, don't you dare cry. Don't do it. And she does it, and I'm like, stop it. Do cry.
Get it together, man.
I'm like, you're not helping either of us right now.
Look at Anita. She said, "I believe it's a UFO," and she
I'm
used
with
her
you, too.
emoji as well.
I believe it is too. I'm with you, Anita.
And
Why
she's
do you got
also.
peaches on there?
This is an orange.
Are you sure?
Anita, we're gonna have to tell
I've never
him
seen
what
an orange with a green leaf on it.
It's an
Oranges
orange.
don't have green leaves on them.
What?
Oranges don't have green leaves on them. Peaches do.
Anita, please tell him what that is. Momager said Gabby's shoot was like that, but I don't know if it glowed.
Right, exactly.
She said, "Tell him." Anita, I don't even remember how it was that it
That's
went.
why she wanted you to tell me. Sadie's like, I'm being put on the spot. I might as well just let it loose now. I don't know what we're talking about.
No, I told her something. I'm like, if you spell out gullible, it sounds like orange or something to that effect. 'Cause Anita put it in the comments. I don't remember what. And so she always throws that in there because she's so gullible. But Anita, correct me if I'm wrong.
All right, I found headline. Let me share this headline.
Is it lotto winnings?
No. This man files a lawsuit over Hawaiian rolls not being made in Hawaii.
Is his name Karen?
I don't even know what to say to this one.
Tell us more.
You know who? Okay, so I'm not mad at the guy. You know who I'm mad at? I'm mad at the lawyer for allowing him to file the lawsuit.
Or is
He
it
wants
the
notoriety.
judge that
He
allows
wants
it to pass?
notoriety.
Or is it the grand jury that allows it to go? Also, I don't know on this one, man. I don't know.
He filed a class action. This is December 31st.
Oh, and it's
filed
a class
action lawsuit against the makers of King's Hawaiian sweet rolls, alleging the company misled him into believing the California manufactured sweet rolls are made in Hawaii. Come on, dude.
Okay,
It's called a recipe.
This must be the guy who sued Colonel Sanders because all the chicken wasn't actually made in Kentucky, right? He's mad.
Yeah. He said that the package prominently features Hilo, Hawaii on the front, but the back reveals that they're actually made in Torrance, California. So if I go to Texas Roadhouse in Kentucky, then I'm going to be mad about that because they got their steaks from somewhere else.
Good Lord. This is the kind of stuff we have.
Come on now. Come on, people. Come on, Karen.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. Like, even I knew that they weren't made in Hawaii. And you know what? I'm gonna take it a step further. Even Anita knew that they did not make those in Hawaii, right? Right, Anita? Please tell me that you didn't think that they made it in Hawaii.
Gullible. Hold on.
Look at this. Look at this.
Peach and orange.
A peach has 2 leaves.
and looks like a booty.
Wine.
Looks like a booty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of booty, never mind.
Mama just said, "Oh yes, I saw it today. They're made in
made-
California." This is a really
But
good
did
question.
you file a lawsuit,
Idiots.
Momager? Did you file a lawsuit though?
Okay, question for y'all. What is the male version of Karen? Carl, Steve, Joe, Jamie?
I like Momager's answer.
What was that?
Richard.
Isn't it Chad?
Richard.
Oh,
I like Richard.
Richard is good.
That is good. That's
You're
awesome.
a clever one, Momager. You're a clever one.
We're going with that one.
Yeah, we're going
Don't
with that
get
one.
that hashtag Richard.
Yeah. Somebody, I remember in, I think it was high school, somebody called someone Richard Cranium. And I was like, what?
Oh, yes, or Richard Naughton.
Right. And you're like, oh, that was nice.
It's real good. Have y'all watched Lego Batman?
Yes.
And when he tells them, he's like, his name's Richard. And Alfred the butler, he's like, yes, Master Dick.
No, I hadn't seen that.
I don't know. I love Lego Batman. I'm not a big
Lego
fan of
Batman is hilarious. It's
Lego Batman is
hilarious.
legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to watch that
no.
one for sure.
Anita's like, they're not from Hawaii. I guess you'll be
Is that your-
joining the class action lawsuit as well.
Right. Oh my
Speaking of
goodness!
class action
Oh my
lawsuit,
goodness, people!
There was a class action lawsuit here in Illinois from Facebook. So for those of you who had ever posted pictures up on Facebook between like some 3-year span, Facebook had grabbed those pictures and did some sort of facial recognition stuff on it without permission. Class action lawsuit got brought up, got awarded like some millions of dollars, and so you had a small window to submit, and so you get like some few $100. No, so you get a few $100, and so I was like, oh, did it, and I was like, oh, I got $250. Sweet.
Oh, that's good.
So you were,
Usually
you were
end up with
stimulated.
It was nice. I was like, Facebook, you doing anything else?
Jimmy. Yeah, right.
Huh. I thought of something.
What'd you
So-
think of?
I don't know. I'll
Mr.
let you know
Pineapples, who do we have coming up this week?
No idea. You guys got any? I put a post out yesterday because I was like, I really wanted some people on by.
We need people. We're
Yeah.
not good like Gabs and have people lined up. 60% of the people lined up like Gabs does.
We
We
also
need
don't
people.
show once a week either.
Yeah,
Just FYI,
yeah, that's
though.
not fair. Yeah, that's not fair.
I don't know that works.
Oh, good
Well,
thing
we
I
could have
didn't
at least
say anything
had-
because I have all my people lined up. I only show once a week. So there's
We
that.
see your priorities, Sandy. We see your priorities.
And I'm busy over here on my.
Yeah, you are.
I did.
Hers is the.
I did. Oh my gosh, you guys. Y'all have to message me if y'all want to watch a freaking show that will blow your minds. I can't even
Is
say
it
it
Bob
on here.
Lazar Part 2?
It's a what? No,
Bob Lazar Part 2?
no.
Dang it.
This one is it's like this. I watched it over the holidays.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, and I also watched Soul. Y'all need to watch Soul.
That
and
was
then
good.
y'all need
It
to
was good.
watch The Search on Netflix. But for that third one, y'all need to holler at me. Because like I ain't trying to get us taken off of the airwaves. It's intense. I'm not even kidding.
Intriguing.
But if y'all
Very
y'all
nice.
better be these text messages better be coming in. Look, nobody's text.
That's because, no one really cares.
Are y'all even listening? I mean,
know.
this show is
Wake
gonna
up, y'all.
this show, if y'all watch it, is gonna change your
It's
life.
one cheat show to talk about.
Oh. I finished watching it and I'm still just blown away. Anyway.
Of course, Momager would say, but you don't usually have guests every night you're on. We had it 3 out of the 5.
Uh-huh.
My kid is on the ball and so excited about it. Yeah, no one likes to show off. No one likes to show off, y'all.
Is it really a show-off, though? She hasn't even aired one episode yet.
Right,
Just
exactly.
saying, we've got over 150 right here. So,
That's how we roll.
Look at this.
but it's kind of cute. It's cute.
Sean said no.
He really likes those O's.
Awesome, awesome.
Anyway,
Yeah, so if y'all know somebody that needs to be interviewed by us, the trio,
yeah,
the
I almost
dudes,
went to some.
do that.
I almost went to some crazy places to be like, yeah, anyone want to be on our show? And I was like, Sandy and Joe did that already. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, don't do
I'm
that.
not doing that. I'm not gonna do.
Be careful how you cast that net.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, I keep thinking I'm a little desperate, but then when I look at the people in some of these groups, and I'm all like, nah.
Dude, the producer was still mad at me for not bringing on one that she had found, and I'm like,
From
I was
back in the
like, I
day,
don't-
from one of the first
way
episodes,
back in the day.
I
Yeah,
remember.
for some of
I
that
remember that one.
UFO
Oh.
alien stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's like,
it's like
I don't know
it's like
about
my
the
that.
one I
gosh.
wanted to bring
Oh,
on. It was like the psychic.
Remind me off air about that. Remind me off air about that.
Okay, it's like the psychic that I almost brought on, but then after I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But then I went and showed up to one of her broadcast viewings, and she went from like it was like 4 people, 6 people, and then
Because
it
people are
went. Hold on,
intrigued by
hold on.
that.
It went all the way up to like 12,000 people, and I was like, okay, she knows what she's doing. What
Well,
I'm
she's
thinking.
a psychic. She saw that coming.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look at Anita. She's like, don't tell me. More forensic. Anita, nope.
Oh,
I think Minnie is
really?
going to love it. Nope, it's not. Well, I'll
Is this
tell
some is this some missing 411 stuff? Because he just released a new book for Christmas. Did you see?
oh, I got a new book for Christmas. Did y'all see
I
it?
saw. Yep,
It's good stuff.
it is the good stuff.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's
my
all right.
God. Oh, look at this. We have a request.
What is it?
Do more on haunted houses.
We'd be glad to, Joanne. I am working with someone whose idea is so fantastic. Sandy and I are going to love it because it involves liquor and alcohol and ghosts. So I can't wait.
And Joe would be on board if it involved poker. But it
Would you?
doesn't.
I
Joe's
like
a
poker.
poker player.
Joe's a poker player?
He has
Since
poker
when?
night.
What?
We had poker nights for quite some
But
time.
not no more. Not since this panoramic.
Not right. I mean, yeah, it's been a long time since we've
Long
done
time
poker.
ago.
He's glad you're here, Sandy. He's glad you're here.
Awesome, awesome. Man,
All
it
right,
feels
kids.
weird because we don't have anything to like plug right now. So because we were
Oh my
plugging
gosh.
the Pineapple Project.
Actually, I got to plug my show.
Okay.
On Saturday, I'm going to have a guest. Oh, no, don't do that. Get that off of
You
there.
said
right
to plug your show.
now.
What?
Get that
It was
off there.
almost-
I'm
my
in the
God.
Exorcist building. I have this lady that's coming on
Mhm.
to tell her story.
Okay.
Her mother,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
you know what
I
I'm
know
talking
what
about?
you're talking about.
Her
No.
mother was a murderer. And she is going to
That's-
come
Sandy.
on my show and tell her story. She has an amazing story.
This is
And
like
I-
how some weird episode of Law and Order starts out like this kind of thing, or CSI.
What?
What you're about to do? This is how it starts off. This whole thing. This is where it starts out.
So anyway, she's going to tell her story, and I'm so excited to hear it.
Nice.
So y'all need to tune in Saturday at 11 a.m.
Oh,
Very cool.
all right.
I'll just. There we go. There we go. That's better. Yeah.
Oh, look at
All
John.
right.
He's like, look out, Sandy.
Well, I'm saying you gotta sleep with one eye open, okay?
Man, I sleep good.
I know you do. All right, everyone. Well, come back tomorrow night if you want to hang out with us, because tomorrow night we are going to have a very special.
And gracias para vivar en la
So-
biblioteca y las escuelas.
And without further ado, everyone, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us. And as always,
Remember to wash your hands.
for at least 20 seconds.
You filthy animals.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good
Love
night.
y'all.
It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know?